This broadcast is inappropriate for all ages right here on Gaming Division. I am Kamurai. I'm the tiny man in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. We are going to continue on with Gray Matter. Hopefully this loads. Oh, I will have to adjust. Oh, I should have done this off camera. Why? If I could see the flowing water, nighttime that's okay. There we go. So give me just a second. I'll get the right game assigned. I was playing a little Blood Bowl. Now I do believe it's going to give me another problem here. See, now I call that a problem. I don't think that's exactly what a problem is, but let's get this adjusted. Trust me, it looks much better on your capture than it does on my screen, and setting this here kind of maximizes that effect. So, boom! Alright, we are in Chapter 5. Hopefully, the way this has been, I can get about 2 chapters done before I'm ready to call it. And we are back to being Dr. Styles, which is a nice refresh. I don't know why you had to walk over there to look at the bed.
That bed has been in this house for centuries. Family lore has it that King Henry VIII slept in it.
No, he didn't.
My ancestors were notorious liars.
Yes, they were. And we're just going to hit the checklist here because, let's be honest.
Curl up in that chair and read. Laura used to brush her hair every night before bed.
If I don't do it, I might miss something.
The balcony that overlooked.
Yep.
I read.
Yep. Still can't figure out what that is a sculpture of, unless it's her face. Even then, I'm not positive. Take a shower. Oh, we watched that already. That's right.
There's nothing in.
Oh, so he did say something different. I'll go back.
I don't need a towel.
You do need a towel.
I already had one.
Okay, so he said something about Laura. There's nothing in there now. Was really here this morning. So yeah, he saw his wife on the other side of the glass, or he thought he did.
Picture Laura in that.
Yeah, you can.
Those are mine.
Why are they there? Why are they important? Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me the baddest baby of them all. Interesting, the towers in the reflection there. I'm willing to bet there's something he didn't even know was out there.
Laura's dress. Could Laura herself have taken it? Now I really am going mad.
Okay, so apparently her dresses are no longer in the bag. So that's a clue-ish. Let's get out of this room.
One of my ancestors salvaged pieces from a burned cathedral. Laura wanted to clean some of it out. Spare rooms. I keep them locked. Sam's room.
No, because she's out doing stuff for you, or... Unsolving mysteries with her talking dog. I don't know.
Laura looked.
I bet she did. Do we have a phone call to make? No? Alright, let's go to the kitchen. Talk to Miss Dalton. If it was playing in true form, I'd go to the kitchen, talk to Miss Dalton, and then go to the basement. But I want to poke around and see what's different.
Good morning. How was your breakfast?
Fine. Is Samantha in?
She's at university. Would you like me to call her?
Actually, I prefer not to be disturbed. If she comes in, tell her that, will you?
Of course.
So that means the basement's going to be off limits. I already talked to her. The only other thing in here right now is the notice board. There's nothing new on it. Alright. Well, I can go futz with everything, but let's go down to the basement and see what he has on his to-do board. His doo-doo board. It almost looks like Jedi powers. Impo. Reads Dr. Kane. Do. Samantha saw Laura at the top of the stairs in the foyer. She was wearing the white dress. Noon? What? Oh, colon. Okay. Laura physically touched me this morning while I showered. Her hand touched me and moved as if alive. That's about 3 seconds. Due for today. Appointment with Dr. Rasmuskin. Check RNG device. Repeat memory exercise for a new session with Laura. Use one of Laura's favorite places for inspiration. Which would be the chair or probably the dining room.
I arranged to see Dr. Ramuskin today. I'm hoping he'll have. I arranged to see. There's been a press.
Yeah, I bet there has. Or I can review this. So I'm worried about this is imposter. So the spirit is trying to warn me about Samantha. Okay.
I can't go in there now.
So we gotta look through her favorite places. Certainly not this basement. I don't think she liked the parlor either, so it's probably either the dining room or...
Laura enjoyed throwing dinner parties. The family china. Timmins Park. Laura loved the place.
There we go.
Might be a good spot to try to recreate a memory today. Surely it won't be crowded on a dreary weekday. Laura's paintings.
I guess that's where we're going.
Look, Mummy, it's a monster. Shh, sweetheart.
That is fucking rude. Some chips or something, man. Ever.
There's nothing on the park schedule for today. Good, that means fewer people.
Don't put cat butt in face. A bench. What are you gonna say about the bench?
I don't think that sitting on this bench could trigger any particular memory. I should try something else. I remember the park, but it's quite vague. Where should I go? The main track is down there. I remember the park. This way leads.
Whatever. Tim's Park. Can I look in the tree?
This is the tree.
Aww.
Carved our initials here on a summer day.
So the main track is towards the fountain. The Timmins Park boathouse is obviously down by the lake. Another tree.
This carving means nothing to me. It won't help me with Laura.
I didn't see this other tree was available to be clicked on. No, wait. I did not tell you to go to the lake house. The doctor would be smarter. Investigate the tree. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is the kind of stuff that prevents me from enjoying the game. Tree. Tree. For the love of fuck.
Just carving in the tree.
Alright, let's go to the playground and scare children. That'll be a good way to go.
I never understood why they put these statues near a playground. I guess you're never too young for art appreciation. I always thought we'd bring our own children here someday. In exchange.
So the place in the dining room, the watercolor paintings, are of Timmins Park. We're at Timmins Park. And we're investigating the area to help with memories of Laura so that we could go back in the tank and try to empower her more. We'll pick that back up in a minute.
That little girl called me a monster. Smart kid.
Is she
I
though?
never understood.
Yeah, that's great.
Ice cream. Laura's favorite was orange flavored.
Sadly, I think it's going to be important later.
I always thought. I never understood why they put these.
Oh, apples. No.
Apples.
Damn it! I got excited. Well, he thinks the apparition is his wife, so of course he wants it to be stronger. He wants his wife back because he's crazy and distraught. There's a person sitting there, but I can't click on her. Okay, so... Oh, that's me. Okay, that's why.
Laura loved the lake. That's why this park.
So I want to go to the lake last, I think is my proper course of action.
The old greenhouse. Laura didn't like it. Always crowded and hot like hell.
I bet. Okay. What's this?
That's a gardenia bush. Laura would place one in her hair if we came here.
Why the hell would you put a bush in your hair?
Unfortunately.
Oh, the blossoms. Okay.
That's a gardenia bush. There's a gardenia in bloom. Laura would place one in her hair if we came.
Did we steal it?
That
No,
flower
we gotta click it again.
evokes some memories.
Okay.
Don't you pick that flower, sir?
What? And how would that change your day?
Rules is rules, sir. Flowers are here for everyone's enjoyment, not to pick it.
Listen, I need that flower. I'll pay for it if necessary.
You'll pay, all right. The fine's £2,000.
Hello?
So apparently everybody's got their limits.
Hey, don't take that.
Damn it. She's run off with the gardenia I need.
What's that asshole gonna do about it? Alright, well, we're going this way. If it's buffering, that's on your end, Kane. That has to do with the downloading to your computer. Yay, I'm gonna attack the little girl. Kill, kill, monster, kill. Oh, she just ate it!
What's your name? Mine's David. You can tell me. Is it Elizabeth?
I've got candy.
What game are you playing? It looks like fun. Cat got your tongue?
We can just cut it out for you.
My mask is scary looking, isn't it?
What's it for?
It's something like a bandage.
It's a good answer.
That's a lovely flower. Did you get it here in the park? Can I see it?
She knows you know that she stole the flower. It was right in front of you.
You've got an owie.
That's right. A big owie.
How did you get it?
That's rather a long story, I'm afraid.
I got in a car accident. End of story.
What's your name?
Where did you get that mask?
I had someone make
I
it
hate this kid.
Why?
because I couldn't find one I liked. Will you show me your flower?
How did you get your owie?
It was...
Did it hurt?
Things not to say to little girls.
Do you like ice cream? Maybe I could trade you an ice cream for your flower.
My mum wouldn't like it. I scraped my knee once and got an owie. How do you wash your face?
What about if I give you a new shiny pound for your flower?
Do you know any tricks? How do you wash your face?
I hate this
I can
kid
take
so
the mask
much.
off when I need to.
Will you take it off now?
No, sweetheart. I can't do that.
No, the correct answer is to ask if that would be enough to get the flower from her.
Laura, I can't do it. I can't get that flower. Ow!
Apple! So I think I need to do something else before. I just gotta remember I gotta come back here and kill her for the flower. Oh, so that you can go to the fountain that way too. So let's go. Just go to the fountain. Oh, wait. I can talk to him. So what if I just take the ice cream and throw it at her?
I want one of those orange-flavored lollies you used to sell. There was vanilla inside.
What, you mean like an orange nibby?
That's it.
In the States, it's called a creamsicle.
There you go. Don't you like want your change?
Keep it.
Keep it. I'm just gonna murder you later and take it back. This kid bothers me just a little bit. He looks way too old to be there, and he's just doing weird stuff. It's like rocking back and forth. He was licking that pipe. King, what are you downloading? Share your story.
Laura loved that fountain. We sat on that bench for hours. Laura was the only person who could ever convince me to relax.
It's the playground, it's the paved path, that's the park bridge. The park bridge is the way where we started, so let's go this way. Come here, Ginger. You dirty ginger cat. Man, I really gotta... Hold on a second. Oh, a little better. Jeez. That's where the gardenia was.
I didn't remember these woods as being so dense.
I don't remember you being so dense.
The river has dried up with time.
See, murderer's gonna come get me. What's up, murderer?
Sit on that bench and listen to the river flow. Now Laura's gone. And the river, too.
The two things must be related. Okay, so that's towards the lake. Just came from there. We were there earlier. Let's go to the park boathouse. Park boathouse thing.
I recognize him. He's been in this park for years.
It looks pretty clean for living in this park for that long.
I have a request. There's an old Italian song you used to play. Santa Lucia.
Grazie, grazie. I know you. You used to come here with your wife, Bellissima.
Yes.
She's not with you today.
She's not with me ever again.
Will you play it?
It
Not
will be
yet.
my pleasure.
Okay, no more talking to him.
£3 an hour. Lucrative business.
Always amazed at how much more a pound is.
I've to take a boat out on a lake, but I'm not ready for that yet.
Are you sure?
The water is calm today.
We can take the little girl out there and drown her. Then you can have your
There are any
flower.
boats here?
Well, you know what? Let's just go here.
Dr. Stiles, it's very good to meet you.
Sorry to disturb you.
It's an honor. I remember when your Scientific American article came out. My colleagues and I were thrilled to see such open-mindedness in a leading neurobiologist.
As you can see, things have deteriorated since then.
Please, come inside. On the phone,
I think we're already inside.
One thing you learn as a neurobiologist is that reality is subjective, like the story of the blind man and the elephant.
We want to hear this story.
Patients had a brain tumor and became convinced his wife was an alien in disguise. Everyone else saw an everyday housewife. He saw something horrible. What clues do we pick up from our environment every day that tell us how to perceive the world? One man sees a pile of logs, another a sleeping giant.
Perception is a slippery thing.
My wife, Laura, died in 2002, but the reality I chose was to keep her alive. In my mind and in my heart. I
And in my
started
pants.
experiments in an isolation tank to bring back as many memories of her as possible, even the small and subtle ones. And I didn't give a toss what anyone thought.
And now?
The thing I didn't foresee was that Laura might actually come back.
I've suddenly got quite a chill. Perhaps you'll start from the beginning while I light the fire.
No fire, please.
Oh, please forgive me. I'll call for some tea. I'm quite anxious to hear what you have to say, Dr. Stiles. If you'd start at the beginning, please. It sounds fascinating. I've never performed any experiments with an isolation tank myself, but they may well concentrate certain energies. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. And I'd be very interested in your theories on the phenomenon, as a neurobiologist, if you'd be so kind.
Cyan trauma,
In
cyan
cases that
trauma.
you're familiar with of hauntings, is it typical for the deceased to obsess over their deaths?
I'd say so, particularly if it was violent.
Laura keeps communicating about the accident, but I'm not sure if there's really something there or if she's just fixated on that moment out of shock.
I know you'll leave no stone unturned finding out. If there's nothing to it, it will be clear soon enough.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, that light's really bothering me for once. But if I have it lit right and doesn't do anything, it's like magic.
Is there any connection between psi activity and heat or fire?
Yes. Telekinesis in particular is very elemental. There's a classic poltergeist case that involved a young girl in the American heartland. The manifestations in her household all revolved around water. Water running down the walls of the house, seeping out of the wallpaper, and welling up from the floors. Another classic telekinesis phenomenon is raining stones. And I recall reading about a shaman in East Africa who could make his victims burst into flames. It would all suggest that telekinetic powers are drawn from the earth. But I'm not aware of any studies done on the subject.
Can you tell me more about the East African shaman?
I'll tell you what I remember. It's a well-documented case from the early 1900s, researched by a member of the Society for Psychical Research. He was traveling in Africa when he ran across this shaman. He put the man through a variety of tests and reached the conclusion that the shaman was projecting electricity at strong enough levels to literally start fires, predictably and reliably. This notion seemed confirmed by the odd fact that when the shaman was wet, his fire-starting ability didn't work. Of course, in those days, experiments in electricity were all the rage, so you have to take that into consideration. Still, he made a compelling case.
Studies done with dying and comatose patients have provided some interesting clues about consciousness. There are authenticated cases of the mind projecting itself from the body, witnessing things that occurred far away. If the mind can project itself from the body, then it's possible for consciousness to survive physical death.
Do you have a scientific explanation for how that might work?
Quantum theory suggests that three-dimensional space and time are essentially created by the brain in order to organize the masses of data that make up reality. The brain operates like a translation device, in the same way that a television set organizes bits of electronic data into an image. If the human brain creates space and time, then theoretically the brain could project the mind into the past or future, making itself essentially immortal.
That's astonishing. I hope you intend to publish on this theory.
I'm still conducting my research. Have you heard of any similar...
He is hell-bent on this being real.
Some of the elements, such as the way Laura communicated with you in the tank and the RNG message. These sound like classic communiques from the spirit world. But other things you've described, the moved nightgown, the form under the sheets, and most particularly the events at the university, those sound like PK activity, telekinesis. Objects being moved with the power of the mind. Are you positive all these manifestations are Laura?
Of course. One paranormal source is remarkable enough, much less two different ones. Don't you agree?
If you have an environment that facilitates one, why wouldn't it facilitate another?
I'm wondering if the events on campus aren't some kind of psychic residue from Laura's attempts to come through. If she's generating energy, it might get channeled in unpredictable ways.
I can't say, of course. But the energy involved in the campus events is so unusually powerful. It's unlike any spiritual communication I've ever heard of.
But you said yourself you've never dealt with a case that involved an isolation tank.
True. True. I'm quite curious to see where this is all heading, Dr. Styles.
Thank you for your expertise, Doctor. There's one more thing. I was hoping you could give me some advice on how I might help Laura. Help her come through.
Dr. Styles, I'm not sure what you mean by coming through. Earthbound spirits are trapped here because of some unresolved trauma or an inability to accept their own deaths. The goal in such a scenario is to free the spirit so that he or she can move on.
Move on? To what? Oblivion?
Oblivion!
What if Laura could be brought back?
But what body would she inhabit? How could she interact with our world? All religions believe that there is some kind of afterlife and...
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I'm afraid it's getting quite late. I must go.
I do hope you'll keep in touch. I'd like to know how this develops.
Of course. Good day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Oh god, I'm not an Elder Scrolls fan. It's probably why I don't like Skyrim so much. I never saw a game that was so expansively boring and just filled with things I couldn't see. I'm sure I know everybody likes Skyrim, and I know a lot of people liked Oblivion, but Elder Scrolls games were just not for me. I want to see if they picked up the bike. Blood Bowl, I feel you on. Why is the bike still here? I've been playing a little bit of Fallout 3, and I like the gameplay enough, and it's... The biggest problem is just dragging all my crap around at like a crawl to try to sell it. And that's my fault, because I can just leave it cached wherever I have it and move on with life.
David, can I get you something?
No, I'm fine.
That's why I walked in here, because I have nothing to say to you and want nothing from this room. Can you even put the ice cream in the fridge or the freezer? I'm curious. Okay, that's done. Oh, damn. Going to my private lab. I agree. You should whack her when you see her for no reason, you dumb cat.
I can't go in there now.
Why not? Okay, can't set any of the things. So we did that. Here's what we'll do again. Memory exercise, new session. Laura, use one of Laura's favorite places for inspiration.
What is it, Laura? Keep going, darling. Give me a few more letters. I'm not sure what Laura's trying to say. I'm not sure.
Okay. How about now?
I
The
can't
music
do it.
changed. What? Can we make it a video log?
I don't need to make it.
Do we need to review the ones? Damn it, Kane, you had a good point. Alright, we'll review all this. Well, I guess I can just do this. Hello again.
There's nothing on the park.
I think I did the touch. I think that's what this was. I would imagine looking at the lake would be the... Oh, you asshole. We already went through a whole scene with this. Why are we doing on a second? So we hit full on possession. Stop doing that. So site would either be the fountain or the lake. I'm sure I have to click on it like 3 more times. Get out of the way.
Laura loved that fountain. We sat on that bench for hours.
So let me kick them off.
Laura loved that. We sat on that.
Yeah, that's great. Paved path. Let's go to the paved path. Paved path. Paved path. Paved path. Paved path. Paved path.
The river had... We loved to sit on that bench. We loved...
Got the stupid flower, but... Walk slower. I don't know how someone would react to me just calling him B-Toast all of a sudden. Yep, so I got the flower. I guess that's all it's good for. But this was the paved path. No, this is the rose garden, that's right. Statues, activity models. There's only one kid to do anything to and no parents around, and why would we do that? God, see, he creeps me out. Who the hell's Charles, man? You are really out there tonight, King. Ugh. Look at the lake again. Love the lake.
The water is calm today. The water... They rent boats here. Laura loved to take them.
Go out on the boat, you ass! Oh. Charles is the one like Helena wants to rip his clothes off. Well, he has to ask Mommy first. Talk about Harvey? I think that's what you mean. Right, let's see if this is enough to get us going. Actually, let me do something real quick while it's... I'm pretty sure it pauses when it's not there, but... open that up. Okay. Oh, bugger. Oop. Oopa. Okay, it's alright. You're racist, it's fine. Don't blame me.
I can't go in there.
You can so! I absolutely do not have the patience for this. Going to lose my mind. The particulars of what has to be done in this game is insane. So that may be in... So I can't do that because I can't do this other thing. Son of a bitch. Stupid piece of shit. Ken basically told me this. Oh, look at that. Didn't have that when... Could have given it to the little girl. I don't know. I think it's a really weak chapter, if I'm being honest.
I'd like to rent a punt, please.
Oh, I bet you would.
Number 12.
Dirty, dirty man. So you just take the lady out on the boat and you do it there? It's up here. Get it!
We're being utter
I know you have eye problems, but...
The sun feels amazing.
Some of us are more slug-like than others.
You're such a curmudgeon.
I was referring to myself, of course.
What's your schedule this week, darling?
The usual, nothing earth-shattering.
Good. I was thinking we might go to the cottage this weekend.
We could leave Friday.
We're being utter slugs today. The sun feels amazing.
Some of us are more slug-like than others. I'd love to go to the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange it so we can leave Thursday night.
21st October.
I'd love to go to the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange it so we can leave Thursday night.
The sun feels amazing.
Why would she be in the water?
Student David. 21st October.
This is a little crazy. Alright. So I think now I can do the other thing. Interesting. Why is she so concerned with the student? I'm pretty sure based on the IMPO, it's we're heading towards imposter, so she's trying to warn about Samantha maybe. But what about 21st October? I don't know what today's date is, so fucking what good is the GNU to give me 21st October? You gonna get in?
Can't go in there
No?
now.
Okay. Are you gonna be interested in this now for no reason? Give me all the
I suffered
pieces,
some memory loss around the
and
time.
I can figure it out.
The appointment book isn't helping, but if something unusual happened, perhaps I mentioned it at dinner.
If I did, Simon Helborn might remember.
I suffered some memory loss around the time of the accident. The appointment book isn't
21
helping,
October,
but if
okay.
something unusual happened, perhaps I mentioned it at dinner.
If I did, Simon Helborn.
Alright, so we had a card for somebody, I think it was labeled as Hellborn, which I don't remember for being a name. I just thought it was funny that it was like, this person's Hellborn. Like we believe them to be a demon or some kind.
Hello. Everything all right?
No! I need a phone number.
It's a business.
Your business card.
Simon's business card with his phone number.
Dun dun dun! Call him. Catch him. Kill him.
Hello, David Stiles speaking. Fine, thanks, Veronica. Is Simon available this afternoon? It's urgent.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye.
So he obviously knows where the place is, so he should be able to get there without making the phone call.
David, I
That
couldn't
feels
believe
like a
it
very
when my
odd
secretary
office.
said you were here. How are you?
Simon, I need your help.
I've offered it a million times. Anything.
We had dinner the night before the accident. Amanda, Laura, you and I. Do you remember?
Of course
Do
I
I?
remember. That was the last time we saw Laura.
Well, I don't. I can't remember anything from that day.
It's not unusual for trauma to cause memory loss.
Yes, I know. Do you remember what I talked about at dinner? Did I mention any of my students?
Not that I recall. Why? What's this about, David?
Actually, David, you got very drunk and belligerent.
She might remember something.
If it's really important, I could try hypnosis. I've had pretty good success helping patients recover memories.
Invent memories.
Can we do it now?
If you like. Lie down on the couch.
I've seen this movie.
All right, David. I'm going to have you relax. Fully and completely relax. Let go. You're waking up now. Slowly waking up. And it's the morning of October the 21st. You get out of bed. What's the first thing you do?
Have a Pop-Tart.
I took a shower.
What did you think about in the shower?
I was in a foul mood. I don't know why.
You showered and got dressed. What did you do after that? Did you have breakfast?
Oh.
I had breakfast with Laura. I'm not seeing it.
Sometimes we remember things the way we wished they'd happened rather than the way they actually occurred. Try again.
I skipped breakfast. I must have gone straight to university. No, I'm not...
It's all right, let's back up.
Nope, you just got it wrong.
Indeed.
Where was this? At Dread Hill House? A coffee shop? The university?
It's at the zoo at the monkey house.
We ate at the house. No. We ate at... Nothing's coming up.
Take your time.
We met at a coffee shop in Oxford.
David, don't let it upset you, sir. The only people who read that journal are the most conservative scientists, people like Linkweller himself. And they already dislike you. Well, it's true. Original thinkers are bound to have their critics. Don't let it discourage you.
I remember. Linkweller's rebuttal had just come out the day before. That's why I was upset and why I had breakfast with Headley.
Right. You mentioned that at dinner. Now we're both remembering. Very good, David. Now you're leaving the coffee shop. What did you do next? Did you have classes that day?
Naked classes.
As the infant matures, we see that connections that will last a lifetime are vital message passageways that carry... Yes, it was a lecture.
On what subject?
Why does he remember everything on like a crappy black and white TV from the 50s?
Neural connectivity in infants. Yes, I'm sure that was it.
Did anything happen during the lecture? Anything to do with the student?
A single brain network can involve billions of neurons. Multiply that...
We know it's not going to be anything fun, so...
So, you're suggesting I could levitate or see through women's clothing? If only I'd needed to do it when I was 3 months old. Wow. How about teleporting to Mars?
There's not a biological necessity for that, you idiot.
I don't know about those particular skills, Andrews, but one skill you apparently needed at 3 months then was the ability to pointlessly interrupt. As I was saying, despite the extraordinary number of neural connections that we do form, there are still... There was something. One of Linkweller's cronies. I was annoyed, humiliated by the time I left class.
It's all right. Try to remember the emotion without reliving it. What did you do after class?
I must have had another class. No, Dad. I had office. There's something.
Take a deep breath. This is just
Willing to bet he got pantsed.
Try to watch it impersonally.
There's someone at the door.
You don't have to continue.
No, I do. I said... Enter. Yes? What can I do for you?
It's the guy from Lost.
Who is it?
I only see a figure. A wild figure.
Is it a student?
I think so.
Roll for seduction.
All right, very good. Relax. There was a female student standing in your office, and she said...
I'm Dr. Styles. What do you want?
I read your article. I have this thing. This power.
Oh, and what power might that be? Outbound flight to Mars?
I thought you could help me. You were the only one who would understand.
Yes, well, apparently not. It's been very amusing. You may leave at any time.
I was gonna make a joke, but there's actually a novel where the girl's like power is to give erections. So
Oh my God!
it's not as funny.
I
It's
thought it was a prank.
like a successful novel
She really
concept.
Laura, what are you talking about? What has this student got to do with anything?
I can't explain. Thanks for the help.
But David...
So we came all the way here after all this time. The dude actually helped us, but we can't be bothered to talk with him. Yeah, it was a detective story about fairy people, and like they had hands of power, and she was a descendant of a fertility goddess. So that was one of her hands of power, is to revitalize sexual energy.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, damn it. What? Okay, do I go back downstairs? It's the Meredith Gentry books. Don't get into it unless you like sexual stuff. By Laura K. Hamilton, it's the same person who did the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter novels. And like Harry Potter and the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter novels are two of the
I can't go in.
only things that I've ever read where it's literally like I'll turn pages. It's like I can't wait to get to the next section. Okay, so he told us Laura something to do with a student. Let's go talk to a ghost. I don't know. I mean, I only have so many things, and I don't. So I lost the ones I did have. We did the experiment. Let's look at the progress. Happened the day before, so now it's down to the experiment. So it should just be having to do with running the experiment itself. So either I've got to go to the main lab or
Laura's white dress is...
yeah, that's what we said earlier, and you had, like, funny things to say about it. Why is it now that I can't? Let me try Mrs. Dalton again, see if that triggers anything. If not, I'll go down to the main lab.
Hello.
Fine.
Oh, wait, I can actually just talk to her.
Have you seen Samantha? I need to speak with her.
No. She's probably...
Why is she never around when a person bloody well needs her? What are you looking at? I'm paying her salary, aren't I?
I never said a word. I did notice that you've gone out quite a lot today. You mustn't overdo it. See how it upsets you? And with Sam in the house and other things. You mustn't push too hard.
I don't plan to make
Or
a habit of it.
do you need to push harder? Do I call her? Let me try that.
I don't need to call right.
You do! You want to call Sam, you fucking idiot. Don't pretend like Mrs. Dalton doesn't get it. Okay, I hate using walkthroughs, and I hate when people do it on stream, but so I did the stuff at the park. Park. Went back to Dread Hill House, did the appointment book, talked to Hellborn, called him, went over there, hypnosis, speak to Mrs. Dalton to trigger the chapter end. This game sometimes. I don't know what I didn't do. Even my progress is all the way up except for one of the bonus items. It's really not.
It's a business card.
You're a business card.
Simon's business.
So I can't call her. Google seismic entity.
It would take hours to look through all the data. I need to zero in on a specific time.
Oh, this is different.
Sam's brain appears to be functioning as expected, surprisingly. It looks normal. That looks right. Nothing unusual in Helena's scan. That's about what I'd expect. It looks normal.
Does it? It looks different than the other ones. Oh, maybe slight variations. Okay, so it's about a half hour from 11:20 to 11:50.
Sam's brain appears to be functioning.
So where would it be abnormal?
It looks normal. That's about what
I'm looking for like a high concentration of red or purple, I think.
Sam's brain appears.
I can't progress through here. Okay, there's nothing that says I'm going to find anything. Crazy cats. Alright. This is something I didn't do. Do I really? Don't fuck with me, Kane. So 75% of the way through the experiment. Fuck. Whoa, like it actually progressed. That's the thing. When was it? 11:42 is when the time stopped at the pool. That would have been this one.
What? What is that?
It's called demonic possession. There's the experiment. Yeah, my walkthrough sucks. It did not mention this at all. Click, click, boom!
Is that the new electro-shockometer? Nice.
Anybody know the whereabouts of Miss Everett?
Little Miss All for One and One for All? She's done a disappearing act.
Sam does seem a little unreliable.
I'm sure she has a good reason. She went to enough trouble to get us here tonight.
Never mind, we'll proceed without her.
Oh, that's right, because she's hanging out in the gymnasium to try to trap whoever she thinks is doing the thing. But if all 6 of them aren't there, it may not work. Oh my god, hide! Yeah! Those weights flying around should have killed you. Why does it do such orderly things? If it just did chaos and destruction, I would understand. Is she putting them all away? She's just implicating herself. Dr. Styles, he's on to you.
Samantha!
Oh, Houdini's out of his cage again.
I found that in my bed this morning. If that rabbit's not careful, he's going to end up as a pair of bunny slippers.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's gross.
He must really like you. He's never gotten in bed with anyone but me before. He's not that kind of rabbit.
He's not going to be any kind of a rabbit if he does it again. And you? Where were you last night? I realize that you're not a scientist, Samantha, but there are such principles as test conditions. How on earth can I conduct a valid experiment if I can't even keep something as basic as the test subjects the same every night?
I'm sorry. I thought I could get home on time, but I got delayed and...
I mean, how are the other students to take this seriously when you, my assistant, come and go as you please? Do you think... What is that?
Just be honest. Jesus.
What a goose egg. Are you all right? What happened?
I'm fine. I fell down some stairs yesterday. I had to sit for a while. That's, why I was late.
Any double vision? Headache?
No, I'm fine, really.
Well, I think we should go to the hospital right away.
Please, I really don't want to.
I like how he turned all lovingly
Is
concerned.
there anything specific you wanted me to do today?
Actually, there was something. How well do you know Angela and Helena?
Not well. Do you have any reason to suspect them?
Yes. But don't ask me what. I don't have time to explain it. I'd like you to research their backgrounds. How long they've been at Oxford, where they were before, and anything else you can find out. And I'd like you to go over to the weight room and see if anyone saw someone lurking about the place last night.
Okay.
Report back to me today. And you're not off the hook for last night. Don't do it again.
She could have called if she had to sit for a while. I know it's inherently
You better stay put, Houdini. I think you're running out
not
of
intuitive for a magician to be honest, but I mean, shit,
You better
really.
stay put, Houdini.
What did I want to... Oh, let me go down and talk to Mrs. Dalton. And we'll move along. Mrs. Dalton! Answer toast, bitch!
Huh. Wonder where Mrs. Dalton got to. Someone modernized an old fire.
Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Maybe Laura let him out. Or, oh, you know what? That may actually be close if she possessed Houdini. So she's down in the kitchen. That makes me want to look for her. Because I don't know if she would bother to go downstairs or not. Let's check the parlor. And we'll check downstairs. Maybe there's like to do stuff there. Whatever. And then we'll pop over to the places he told us to go. What's this?
Oh my! Oh, you about gave me a heart attack, young lady.
Sorry.
It's not that ugly.
Dr. Hell.
Oh, Mrs. Dalton's right here. Okay.
Samantha Everett. Dr. Styles' new assistant. Sam, this is Dr. Hellborn.
Assistant? Really?
Yeah, and who are you?
Well, I'll leave you two to get acquainted. I've got work to do. If that had been himself, my goose would have been cooked. Should never have let you talk me into it. Honestly.
Are they spying on him?
I ask again, who are you?
I could have sworn Mrs. Dalton answered that. My name is Simon Hellborn. I'm an old friend of David's. Sounds like you and I have a few things to talk about, Sam.
Do we?
So what's behind the door?
The door?
That door.
David's private lab.
And you were in there because...
I can see why you get on with him. I'm looking out for a friend, Sam. Speaking of which, have you noticed David acting unusual lately?
He's gonna commit. David.
Are you David's doctor?
No. I offered, but he doesn't want to be treated.
But there's nothing wrong with him, right? Other than the fact that he must have loved his wife very much.
I'd like to show you something. Come here.
Keep your pants on, and maybe.
Sit down on that stool there.
Why?
A brief demonstration.
Ugh.
Now put your hands under the table on your lap. Watch the tabletop.
You're doing the exact same motions on my hand as you're doing on the tabletop.
Just watch.
And he's gonna stop doing it on my hand.
What did you feel?
Oh.
Nothing, but I just had the impression you were going
Okay.
to my hand.
That's the power of association.
Associated
You saw the
believability.
counter being tapped and stroked, and you felt the identical sensations on your hand. Your brain began to lick the counter at your hand. We can become associated with anything, an object, a place, or another person. When you become deeply associated with someone and they die, in a way, your brain is saying, this person is dead. I am this person, so I must be dead too.
And David was that connected with Laura.
David adored Laura. But in his case, the association is compounded by guilt.
And that's why you slept with him.
Did David feel guilty because he was driving the car the night of the accident?
No. David was thrown from the car. He was perfectly fine. That can be very hard to accept.
Oh, God.
Survivor's guilt.
Burnt trying to save Laura?
Do you know that when a fire burns like that, a petrol fire, it's so hot that just getting within 3 feet of it can be like holding your hand in a flame. No sane person can make themselves walk into a fire like that.
But he did, right?
He did everything humanly possible, but to David it will never be enough.
You put a piece of paper in your pocket as you came out of the lab. Find something interesting in there?
Nothing I'm at liberty to discuss.
What do you mean by David acting unusual?
For instance, talking to someone who isn't there or seeing things.
David isn't crazy.
No, but he doesn't sleep much, and sleep deprivation can cause hallucinations.
If you're talking about the things happening on campus, they're really happening. I've investigated them myself.
On campus? What things?
Uh-oh.
What things are you talking about?
I really can't discuss that with you. Confidentiality.
Confidentiality with a person who refuses treatment.
No, I shouldn't reveal what I've learned as David's assistant.
Very well. Goodbye, Sam.
Knife him!
Sorry, I was going to see you.
No need.
No. We're gonna put you outside.
Dr. Hellborn won't notice that the paper he put in his pocket is missing until he's back at his office. Let's see what it says. Oh my God! David's been seeing Laura in the house, but he's not hallucinating. I saw Laura on the stairs myself. This is worse than I thought. They're doing things in the house too, and making him think it's Laura. That's just sick. I have to find out what's going on. I need to look around Dread Hill House and...
So she thinks that they're pranking him in his own house.
Not gonna...
I can't wait till we get a stick of dynamite.
This really is a cool old place. Still, I could break in, but Dr. Stiles is...
I hope this doesn't take like a super amount of time either, and it's not that the game is difficult per se, but it's trying to get the knowledge that we have translated into game terms to get it to hit the flag so it'll fucking move forward. Okay, let's start in the... Well, actually, let's start in the kitchen.
Is that mine?
None other. Is there a fire this morning?
Some people don't eat when they're upset.
Upset? About what?
Just stressed about classes.
Well, this might cheer you up. The repair shop dropped off your bike this morning. It's out by the garage and running fine.
Really?
Yes, really. You won't mention this morning's activity to himself, I trust.
What morning's activity?
Thank you.
That was the best. Thank you.
Pleasure, Sam.
Biter! Biter!
Dr. Hellborn showed me the list of Laura's appearances, like the time I saw someone at the top of the stairs.
Well, he shouldn't have. It's Dr. Stiles' private business and no one else's. I should never have let him into that room.
But David needs our help.
What he needs is...
That's what Hellborn is saying.
Not to be upset. He'd be fine if people would just leave him be.
But that's the point. Someone is doing these things to David. Someone is faking Laura's presence.
Who would do such a thing? And how could they pretend to be his poor dead wife back from the grave?
It's tricky, all right. But obviously not impossible.
No one is...
The magician talking.
The best thing we can all do is just not acknowledge it.
Very British response.
Don't bring it up, please, Samantha.
I'm not going to talk to him about it. Not yet, anyway. But David is stronger than you give him credit for, you know. There's such a thing as expecting too much of someone, but there's also such a thing as expecting too little. That's not good for him either.
You don't know what it was like after the accident. You weren't here when they brought him home to this house for the first time with Laura gone. You weren't here to listen to him.
He must have been in a lot of pain, with all the burns.
There, you see? You don't know anything about it.
Do you want to elaborate then? Enlighten me? Ghost of Dread Hill House. Ikatakanaki. Ukakaniki. Let's find some slutty music.
Nah, I don't particularly want to hang around in the dining room and listen to it. Too bad I...
Tim Tams.
Nothing in that but cool candelabra. All I need is a...
Okay, so... Again, lore clues are not going to be in the parlor.
In other words, nothing like me.
And to me that says that we'd have trouble impersonating her.
This is where the ghost disappeared. I should look around to see if there's some mechanism hidden around here.
Wasn't that a good idea?
Nothing. There's nothing rigged to these chairs.
Look up the monk's skirt.
Looks like a monk, or Quasimodo post-surgery. I don't see anything
You actually gonna go in David's bedroom?
the bedroom, but David might be in there.
So to me, again, that says we have to rig something. I don't know, I'll go get fresh magic supplies in a little bit. Now, if I were the person doing the trick that she's supposing, I would have access to the spare room that it's locked that no one goes into.
These rooms have been used.
See, that's such a bad assumption. Because if the ghost disappeared at the top of the steps, it could have gone anywhere.
I love that bed. Houdini. My window overlooks trees at the side of the house. I could climb down it.
So something's gonna chase me later.
You better stay put, Houdini. I'm pretty sure there are some places I left unsearched on this floor.
Oh, the cabinet's different than the gargoyles. Okay.
No wires. Those gargoyles look like they were... Some dusty old armor in there. Some dust... I guess none of these rooms have... I guess...
Come on. Okay, so it gave me the prompt when I came out of the bedroom. So let's try that again. To me, she has not searched the spare room. She's not searched.
Sure, there are some places I left unsearched on this floor.
Somebody's playing Blood Bowl. Now I can't even deal with that.
Looks like a monk. Weird.
So other than the spare room, okay, so I think I can't go to the map from here. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure there are some places.
I can't go from the map from here either. It's gonna let me leave the floor.
Well, if someone's been rigging the house, they've done a good job of cleaning it out again.
Okay. That was apparently a very important line. There wasn't much here. Let's go here. They got the paint sorted out. No, you didn't. You didn't want to make a halfling team. No one wants to make a halfling team. This guy?
I don't don't have anything to ask. It's a pile of discs.
I would ask about the giant pile of discs. That's just me.
I did a good job replacing the photo. It looks pretty convincing. It wouldn't pass a cop test, but then it shouldn't have to.
Oh, Harvey's here.
Harvey Kinderman. It's time I got some straight answers from him.
Let's talk to Two-Face. See what's up.
Hey, Harvey.
Oh, look who's here. Miss Hit and Run. Where were you last night? Broomstick breakdown?
I had something I had to do.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Styles like that, I can tell you.
What are you doing?
Oh, just wishing I were dead. This 20-page legal brief was due tomorrow. I'd rather poke out my eyes with Madonna's steel bra. Thankfully, I'm almost done. I have just enough life force left to finish.
Wants me to trick him. So, let's see. The newspaper trick?
I need something to do that.
Yeah, we have a newspaper. Crazy bitch. We had newspapers. Where'd they go?
I need something.
So we definitely are doing the... I had two different newspapers. I'm going to Black Wand, and then I'll come back. There we go. Oh, he's upset.
Miss Everett, I was hoping you'd stop by today.
Well, it's nice to be wanted.
I was just putting some things away, and I found something you might like.
He has an adult section.
What is it?
A magic lantern. You put an image inside, and the lantern projects it like a hologram. Let's see if it still works.
Oh, wow!
Paper free!
Butterfly, but you can put any image inside. A popular item with sales mediums back in the day.
How much?
It's been in this window for years. I'd be a fiend to charge you. It's my gift to you.
Really? That's sweet of you. Thanks. I might be able to use it in my stage act.
You might.
Thank you.
Sorry. It's so funny. Alright, so...
Break makes your the bread and butter. The only thing break the side
Ah, disappeared ink.
while looking perfectly normal.
Yeah, that's great.
The contents. The money put into the a little makes your warn Your genuine private. The red. The red. Class.
All right. Let's just have a chat.
Yes.
I want to show you something. I took that at the weight room last night.
And you didn't see anyone?
No. It was dark and all I had was a flash powder. That's how I took the picture. Obviously, it didn't get a very wide area. I was knocked out by one of the weights. When I came to, he was gone.
He? Interesting assumption.
I can't rule out a female magician. I guess I say he because I really don't like this person very much. I was only out a few minutes. By the time I came to, all the weights in the room had been stacked into a pyramid in the middle of the floor. And the wires, or whatever else he used, were gone. He avoided setting off the traps at both doors. He must have been expecting to be watched last night. This guy is a master illusionist. Maybe one of the best in the world. You must know this person. Who's capable of this kind of work?
Who's capable? I'm really enjoying this one. Yes, indeed. There are only two possibilities, you know.
What are they?
Oh, surely that's obvious.
Well, if you can't tell me who it is, can you at least suggest what I can do to find out on my own? What would you do if you were me?
Your faith in me is touching, Miss Everett. Now, let me think.
He's gonna lead her down a rabbit hole.
Move the time and location of one of the experiments. Don't tell anyone. Keep that between yourself and Dr. Stiles. Don't even tell the subjects until the last possible moment. Do you see?
Of course! The perpetrator is familiar with the experiment plan and has taken a lot of time working out these stunts. If we change it at the last minute, there's no way he can keep up. Thanks! That's a great idea!
She's so excited.
I need to pay for some. There you go.
Your patronage.
Bye.
Well, maybe. Maybe we can go to the tower. I'm not sure why we would, but...
Hello? Huh. Damn. I might as well just turn this thing off.
Okay, so Helena's trying to get a hold of us. What the hell are you looking at? Oh!
Oh my god. Helena and Mephistopheles? Maybe David was right. It is one of the girls. And they both have me completely fooled. I've been telling them everything.
Sexist much? Well, we'll go back in there and confirm about Mephistopheles. Or confirming Mephistopheles about Helena.
Hi.
No. No. No! Stupid game. So there's still something there that we can figure out, and I'm willing to bet it's at the Alice Little shop. Why do you feel like you're wet, cat? It's so gross. There might be a chance that somebody's in the pub that I can talk to, but I'm pretty sure I can't go into there.
Not a lot of help there.
Anything new?
Dodo bird. The card. They've got pretty. This rabbit.
Okay, so I'm gonna check the pub, but it could also be that she'll probably refuse.
I don't have any. He's campus security.
So I'm checking this out because I'm here. But whatever the extra thing is, I probably have to trigger some other flag before I come here. Yeah, see, screw this nonsense. Just because there's not a lot to it, I'm gonna. Oh. So ridiculous. It's right there.
The fairy fits inside the magic lantern, but I don't have...
I know we're going to do that too. That's going to be at the Christchurch Hall. We're going to project the fairy onto the thing, I bet. Alright, so load the copy up your left sleeve. Okay. Take the real paper in your right hand. Pattern about how interesting it is. Palm the copy to your left hand. Move the real paper article right hand to your left. Misdirect your audience. Sorry, cat's looking at me, it's a little distracting. Yeah, I just did one misdirect. Stop. Move the copy from your left to your right. I'll palm in the real article. Banish the real article up your sleeve. I'll manipulate the copy.
Hey, it's... Does that say 6 o'clock already?
What drugs are you on? It's the middle of the afternoon.
Sorry. My mind is so focused on tonight and the experiment. Speaking of which...
What are you doing? Could you not mess with my paper?
Typo. There's another one.
Sam, please put that down. You're making me sweat. God, you didn't just do that.
Fun time's over, Kinderman. You know what I can do. I can give you your paper back, but only if you tell me the truth.
Truth? The truth about what? Have you lost your ever-loving mind?
About your
I saw the
virginity.
notes in your room about your new screenplay. Demented scientist, weird experiments. You set this whole thing up just to get material for a film, didn't you?
What? No, for crying out loud, Sam. Okay, so maybe I did have some ideas in that direction, but it was based on true events, not the other way around.
Don't
Are
worry.
imitating life.
You're working with someone, aren't you? A magician. That's how you knew I was one, and why you were hanging out near the Black Wand. Someone else is staging the stunts, but you're the inside man.
What are you smoking? Yeah, me and David Blaine were like this. That's me, old espionage Harv. I'm surprised you caught on to me, because I'm such a brilliant freaking spy. Jesus, Everett, you need to get a grip. I've got nothing to do with this. And you better have my paper. This had better be a trick. Seriously.
Damn it.
Man, I ought to hate you for that.
Sorry.
Why do you have your pen?
Yeah, don't mess with law students. They're...
Nothing happened last night, right?
Yeah.
At the weight room.
I'll see you, Harv.
Nothing happened, right? You know, it doesn't have to be you versus us. We want to like you. I want to like you.
Yeah? Well, making friends is just another one of the luxuries that you can afford, but I can't.
You said you didn't want friends. You just wanted to like all your parts. Alright, so that should be... Yep, that's the end of that. Let's see what we can make here.
She's both warm. I don't think so.
Right, nothing seems different there. Why are we just...
Be tough, Sam.
We already bugged his place. Why are we doing this?
Yes? What can I do for you?
My name is Sam Everett. I work for Dr. Stiles.
How unfortunate. What do you want with me?
I want you to leave Stiles alone.
Ah, he's about as left alone as any human being can be.
I happen to know that you're still obsessed with him and trying to ruin him with these stunts you're pulling on campus. I'm telling you to lay off. Because if you don't, I'll tell your wife about the affair you're having with Shelley.
What? What are you playing at?
I'm not playing.
There's always a Shelley.
Listen, girl, I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. But you try to blackmail me and I'll have you expelled so fast you'll be on the 10 o'clock train.
Up to you. Your wife will still find out.
If you're talking about the gossip I spread, that was years ago, after the accident. Stiles has dug his own grave, disappearing as he has. You can't put that on me.
Really? Then why is your graduate student involved in Stiles' new experiment? I know exactly what you and Malik are up to.
What?
Oh, you didn't know?
What's this?
Apparently not very good at hiding that.
Young lady, you have 5 seconds to get out of this office before I call campus security.
Oh, we're all in here. Okay, so I want to try going here, and we should be able to get there now. He was disassembling the telephone spy we put in there.
Angeles. The fairy fits inside the magic lantern.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's go check out the hall. Do you see how close your foot is to my face? Yes! It's Harry Potter land.
It's a painting of 3 young women.
You're a painting of 3 young women. Where is the fire dogs? Correct saying the queen screamed off their heads. Dogs ate the fire snacks down next as long as chimney stacks.
It's the Sea Railer
So really, there's nothing in here? Alright, I'm in the wrong spot then. We'll walk all the way over there just to say I don't have anything to talk to him about.
Hey, Eddie. What's the haps?
Nothing much.
We're going to talk about it now.
Yeah, Sam.
Oh, what's up with you?
You gonna be around here later?
Yeah, are you?
Till 8. Why?
Think you could keep an eye out for me? See if anything happens here today?
Oh, oof. You don't think that thing's coming back, do you? I was reading about what happened at the pool. Oh, this is some freaky bullshit.
I know. I don't think it'll come back here. But can I just call you later? See if there's any news?
Yeah, I guess. Here's my number.
Get them digits!
I owe you.
Bloody hell. I get the crap scared out of me today and someone's gonna owe me. Damn. I ain't paid enough for this.
Do you think I could have a discus? I'll pay you for it.
Well, that's alright then.
Thanks. Hey, Eddie. Thanks, man. You're pretty cool.
So is that just to curry favor with him, or... So where's my discus? Oh, we have to take it? Why don't you just automatically put it in our inventory as part of the exchange for the money? Ugh. Alright, so that we're done there. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the gymnasium. Okay, let's check our progress. 50% that goes to Dread Hill House. 15% to that. No bonus stuff. Nothing towards Seal or Swole, because there's nothing there. Like, we're doing a lot of setup for future things, but...
Hello. Give us a minute, will you?
What is your problem?
How are you today?
Right as rain. Just wanted to see some ID.
I showed it to you yesterday.
Then it shouldn't be a problem to show it to me again, should it? That's life. It ain't over till it's really absolutely over.
Cheery thought. Here you go.
I don't think so. This actually moved fairly quickly, like knocking out the different areas.
Miss Helena Bogard.
Did you hear that they caught the person who played that prank in the pool the other night? And the one at the track?
You don't say. Who was it? One of our residents?
No, it was a teacher from Christchurch. Apparently, he's gone a bit bonkers.
What?
Uh-oh, so we're definitely going to have to go back over
They
there.
him running around in his underwear over in the Christchurch fountain, claiming to be Poseidon. I think he teaches Greek history or something.
What's his name? I know a lot of the professors.
Fremantle, Ferdmantle, Dismantle... No, that's not it.
There's a Wintermantle, but I think he teaches at Briars.
That could be it. Do you think? Well, I have to run. I absolutely have to tell my friend about this.
I have to tell my friend about all the the non-information. Well, I want to go to the gymnasium. Why am I going this way? Oh, Angela. Well, that makes me want to go back out. Where's my Scottish girlfriend? Okay, so we can't even place where people are actually at because it keeps switching around.
I don't think they were involved in the stunt last night.
Yeah, I love how that's brilliant like that.
This clock didn't stop at the time of the incident. Either that, or they've already fixed it.
Either way is possible.
The sign says the gym closes.
You would think there'd be more damage if all the weights flew around.
Light. Whoever built that pyramid was either incredibly strong or he had help.
And it's not like you did. You would already have known that, A. And B, it's not like you put them all away unless Dr. Stiles finished it off.
Someone's been using that machine.
You're kind of gross. Your face.
Stopheles is the one doing this. Then And he knew about the flash powder traps. He was ready for it all. I hate that I didn't see it earlier.
So, Kate, it's not that it's a man, but I clicked on him and it says they. There's only one person there. That's a reflection. Like, you can see my reflection right there. It's so ridiculous.
If Mephistopheles...
Now, if it's Mephistopheles,
Mephistopheles is the one doing this, then of course he knew that I'd be here. He was ready for it all. I hate that I didn't see it earlier.
He said you badly because he gave you how to beat him. Alright, so I can go to the pool. Hey, I have hope, Kane. We can still hold those panties here in a minute, maybe.
There's some maintenance going on here. A classy swimming pool, I must say.
What's a classy swimming pool?
Permanently stuck at 1142.
More to the point, what is a non-classy swimming pool? Do you use condoms around? Or can you design it so that it's not classy even when it's clean? Let's take nail polish and huff it.
Nail polish.
Okay. So we're just gonna walk into a room and she's in there changing.
I don't have time to search her computer.
Oh, he did the hairpin and picked the lock on the box. Stupid, I'm wasting time. Don't knock things over, pig.
There. A letter from St. Edmund Hall. This letter is dated last month, so Helena really...
Why is this surprising? Okay, whatever.
Yes, that should be useful.
Magic grab. She gonna say the same thing about the panties? I want her to steal the panties. I want her to get caught with them. I think it'd be funny.
I need to get that box open. Oh no, Helena! Addicted to drugs. What a waste. With all that privilege, I just don't get people. I suppose if she needed to support her habits, she might conspire with the illusionist. This definitely puts her back under the microscope. Maybe that's why she's conspiring with Mephistopheles. To get drugs or money to buy them. Damn it.
What's the word?
Maybe that's why she... Maybe...
Circumstantial motivation. It's not even evidence.
What's this?
What's this? There's something under here.
From 2002 when Helena was in London.
Oh.
Helena was in London in October of 2002. That's close enough to pass by Oxford. I better note that for Styles.
So let's walk out and get caught. You know what? That might be a good point, Kane. We don't actually know that it's drugs. We didn't look at it closely enough.
That's Jeannie Smith's room.
Well, fuck Jeannie Smith. Tell her you want some Tim Tams.
room 206. Room 202.
So, am I just allowed in Charles's room from now on? Why do we steal his panties? Okay, I've been known to watch a couple other
That sticker is
YouTubers.
a little horrifying, in a warm and fuzzy kind of way.
I mean, that's how most creators get started, is
Wow,
you
he really is a nerd.
watch someone and go, I want to do that, and then you figure out a way to do it. In particular, I kind of started in on Philip DeFranco and Christina Horner. I think those were the two most notables. And Rooster Teeth, but...
Nothing of interest in there. Wow.
Yeah, let's stop making fun of Charles and move on. Of course, I'm a current big fan of the weirdlings. They do some stuff, even if I don't keep my finger on the pulse. Ooh, I want those. Yeah, while he's working on it, let's click a bunch of stuff.
While the electrician is watching me, but it looks like this one controls the alarm.
So I can disable the alarm to get to the graduate side.
Those look a lot like the type.
No, a lot of video games. That's what you would do.
Locked.
Oh wait, is it 304 that I can get into? Never mind, I think Harvey fixed his door. The maintenance man's in the way. But let's trick him! Make him laugh, make him laugh, make him laugh!
Which trick should I use?
Maybe the cup and ball, since you just kind of forced that on me. I'm running out of tricks, if I'm being honest.
Hey, do you like to gamble? I know a really cool game that uses cups and a ball, just like these.
I'm busy.
It will only take a minute. Better than Vegas.
What's the game?
Better than Vegas is a bold
We
statement.
need 3 cups. This is position number 1, position 2, position 3.
I know this game.
If you know the game, you know not to play.
You're going to hide the ball. You can put it under any one of the cups. You can even move the cups around. I'll turn my back, but in the end, I'll be able to tell you where the ball is.
How can you do that?
We'll see. The only thing is, you have to tell me what positions you're swapping. For example, you can say 1 and 2, if you are switching 1 and 2.
But I can put the ball anywhere.
Yep. Ready to try it? I'll turn my back.
This is interesting.
All right. I hit the ball.
Hide the ball bearing and then swap cups. On the first swap, switch the cups that do not have the ball, silently. After that, you can switch any 2 cups, but you have to tell me which numbers you're swapping.
I swap 2 and 3. I swap 2 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 3. I swap 1
So it's in 1?
and 3. I swap 1 and 3. What kind of trick?
Never.
If you remember, Eric.
Oh, okay.
Want to see that trick again?
Yeah, all right.
Position 1. Position 2. Position 3.
There's no indications of which is which, but I'm assuming 1, 2, and 3.
Hide the ball bearing and then swap cups.
I swap 2.
So it starts at 1.
I swap 1 and 2.
So that's a
I
2.
swap 1 and 3.
Who cares? That's back at 1.
I swap 2 and 3. I swap 2 and 3.
So it should be here. God damn it.
What kind?
Never.
If you...
Kane, why are you the smarty pants here?
Again? Yeah. Position 2. Position 3.
Turn around.
Or else we're coming from her side and it's 1, 2, 3. Why are they not labeled?
Switch the cups that do not have the ball silently. After that, you can switch any 2 cups, but you have to tell me which numbers you're swapping.
Okay, so he doesn't have to say that one. Okay.
2 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 2 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 3.
Tell me what the positions are. I think it's 2. Not because I followed anything, but because I could see the fucking ball bearing. Well, so it has nothing to do with that.
Guess I was wrong.
What kind of...
Never mind.
If you were...
Okay, so let me look at my magician's book real quick. King is cursing up a storm at home, folks. Trick. Keep track of all positions of the marked cup. If the marked cup is at the position you thought it would be, then it wasn't moved when the volunteer silently switched the empty cups. Oh. So the ball is under the marked cup. If another cup is at this position, then this cup and the marked one were switched in the first silent swap. The ball is neither at this position nor under the marked cup. Choose the remaining third cup. Okay. Alright. I think I can do it now.
See that trick again?
So the marked cup is at 1.
Position 1. Position 2. Position 3.
I'm assuming that's at 1.
Turn around.
Hide the ball bearing and then swap cups. On the first swap, switch the cups that do not have the ball silently. After that, you can switch any 2 cups, but you have to tell me which numbers you're swapping.
I swap 1 and 2. I swap 2 and 3. I swap 2 and 3. I swap 1 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 2.
Okay, so the marked cup's in the middle. So if the marked cup followed it, because you had to move it once, it's this one now. Because this started at 1, and I followed it to 2, meaning that he swapped the other 2 at the very beginning silently. It's not a ball bearing, but okay.
There it is.
How did you do that?
Luck.
Oh, no. No. You have to tell me how to do it. I could earn a fortune down at the pub.
Giving up my secrets? That will cost you.
What do you want?
You could go downstairs.
Is that all? I'll be back.
Who, me?
get him the fuck out of here.
There. That should let me into the grad wing without the alarm ringing.
I'm pretty sure he'll notice, but now if I was a good person or a good committed person to this whole bit, I would be here when he got back with my coffee. I would accept the coffee, and then I would go back to the grad wing. Who are you?
Oh, hi, Malik. I
Ah.
was just coming to see you.
Hi, Sam. It's not a good time.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just fired.
Oh, I'm sorry. But you probably don't need the money, right?
Of course I need the money. My parents have 6 other kids to feed and educate. I try to take as little from them as possible. I don't know what I'll do now. I'll have to find another job.
You got him fired.
Hell. I hated working for that guy.
So why did you sign up for the experiment with Styles?
I'm a huge fan. Styles is why I came to Oxford. Then he quit teaching before I got a chance to take a single class with him. Why doesn't he teach anymore? From what I've seen, he wasn't physically disabled by the accident. And he's sane enough, I think.
He's reachable. He just needs to be pulled out of himself. And for people to quit screwing with his head.
Look, I have to go. See you later.
Bye.
That was a pretty civil conversation. No, don't do it.
I don't know the person who lives in... That's Malik's room. I don't...
How do you know it's his head, Kane?
Angela? Oh,
Is
hi.
Angela's roommate?
Is this Angela Mulholland's room?
It is. I'm her roommate, Kelly.
Hi.
They put
I'm
the
Sam.
Scots together?
Angela's not here. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, actually, that might be an Irish accent. I have to listen to her talk a little bit more.
Do all graduate students have roommates?
It depends what you sign up for. I just transferred here. I thought it would be a good way to get to know people.
So, how do you like rooming with Angela?
Fine. Yeah, it's been fine. I'll probably get a room by myself next term. I think it's hard
Scottish.
to adjust to living with a stranger when you're more mature.
Does Angela have...
Oh, not that I know. I think you're the first one I've ever met.
She doesn't talk about a friend of hers who's really into magic?
No.
Oh.
But she's trying to get her to talk about her.
Sweater you got on.
Oh, thank you. It's my favourite, actually.
Look at that pinched her boobs.
You're kidding.
No, she's quite good. I can't knit a thing myself.
Me neither. That's amazing.
So we can throw Kelly out this window.
The view looks nice, but it doesn't give me the beginning of a clue. I can't poke around while Kelly's in the room.
I was gonna say, Kelly's being like really understanding of me being here.
I can't poke.
So do I need to leave, or are we gonna trick Kelly? So let's knife her.
I need to get Kelly out of here so I can search this room.
Oh, there's the trick. Fucking. So. Alright, I did that one. Oh, lovely sweater you have.
Paper? I think I'll leave a note for Angela.
Sure.
Sorry, Can I borrow a pen? By the way, I love your bedspread too.
Do you?
She really sounds like she's hitting on Kelly. I'm sorry.
Ink stuck. Oh, crap. I am so sorry.
My sweater!
Listen, run to the bathroom and wash it really well with cold water and soap. It will come out, I swear.
But...
Hurry, before it sets!
Like cold water.
I hope that comes out.
I want Sam to hook up with Angela. I think that'd be interesting at this point.
I know Angela seems shy and fits perfectly to the dreamy girly type, but this goes way beyond what I thought.
Oh.
This magazine is old.
Can I thumb through it? No. Ah.
Angela enrolled here in September of 2002.
Under nursing.
I think that's the island where Angela grew up. That must be Angela's father. Interesting looking guy.
Looks like a more evil version of Mr. Sophocles.
The island where Angela grew up. So Angela's not a natural blonde.
Oh.
Interesting, but hardly a crime. Well,
No.
whether or not it's a crime depends on your point of view, I guess.
Well, yeah, but it's interesting anecdotal evidence.
Angela's really into fairies. Angela's
Get in the bed.
so much pink everywhere. I don't
Well,
get how Kelly stands this.
The person who showed up at his office didn't show up until 21 October, so they both had opportunities at this point. I was gonna leave.
The cold water worked. The ink's gone. I can't believe it.
That's a relief.
So can
I
I
was just looking at this picture.
Oh,
should
that.
confirm?
That's Angela's dad. He owned a pub on the Isle of Mull, but it burnt down a few years ago. He was killed in that fire.
Ugh.
That's awful. I had no idea.
She doesn't like to talk about
So obviously Angela said it with her pyrokinetic powers.
like that recently.
Did you write that note?
No, I think I know where Angela is, so I'll just run over there.
Well,
Okay, I should
if
be
see
sitting
her
like
first,
this
I'll tell you
anyways.
to stop by.
Okay, thanks. See you.
Ugh. Butts. Nothing but butts. So I can't go downstairs. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Call me when September ends.
That exit heads down to the lobby. Since I'm not supposed to be in the graduate wing, I better not go down that way.
Alvin and the Chipmunks are a bunch of assholes, Kane. At least Alvin is. He's very inconsiderate. I think it's part of his character. It's supposed to be like his tragic character flaw or whatnot. Oh, there's my buddy. Where's my coffee, bitch? I want Christmas is a hula hoop.
It's the thought that counts.
That
You saw it for yourself.
can't wait to try it on me mates.
You're welcome. Good thing that was just a trick from an old kid's book and not any real secrets. I'd be banned from the magician's fraternity for life.
Okay, so the point, I guess, was that we saw Angela leave, and not necessarily like that we know where she's at. No, go downstairs. We still would have time to steal your panties if you wouldn't be such a poop face about it. So we did this, we did that. Can we check the dining hall out? That might be where Chucky's at. Chuckaroo!
I'll skip the dining room.
Maybe they're on the quad. Gossiping about me. Talking about my hot tats. No? Alright, we're probably coming back this way. So I've got enough stuff to talk to Dr. Stiles about this or that.
Hogwarts? This must point to a location in Oxford. A girl traveling on her own.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a painting of 3 young women.
Is it really? Alright. So unless they let me go to the garden and or the meadow and take a stroll. Can't go in the dark, buddy. Oh, who's this? Want to make out?
Hey, Charles. What are you doing studying here?
Avoiding people.
Helena-type people?
Yes.
Just enjoy her boobs.
Safe with me.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, Charles.
Yes?
You said you didn't know Dr. Stiles before you joined the experiment.
I didn't.
Then maybe you can explain why you have a copy of his Scientific American article?
Huh? Mum sent me that after I told her about Dr. Stiles. God.
Right. She would. Mom.
How did you know I have the article anyway? I never mentioned it.
Someone must have told me.
No.
Helena. Has she been spying on me?
It must have been her, yeah.
She steals your panties. She has a pair in her room.
I hear you have a brother. That must be nice.
Me? I'm an only child.
Really? I could have sworn someone said they'd met your younger brother. Kind of a dumpy kid?
No, it's just me and Mum.
Oh, okay.
She's not good at this.
You mean like on the telly?
Not exactly. You probably know someone who does magic, right?
My great uncle.
You?
He used to take coins from my ear, but then he'd never give them to me. Isn't that supposed to be part of it? I mean, why pull a coin from a little kid's ear and then pocket it?
Yeah, bummer. Look, I'm sure there are people right here in Oxford who are good at magic.
So not good at this at all.
What, him?
Never mind. Tell me the truth. Helena isn't interested in you when none of us are around, is she?
Yes, she is.
Well, I think it's all an act.
No, believe me, she really wants to get me. I know, because I break out in a cold sweat whenever she's around. In fact, you're one of the few girls who doesn't make me sweat. I guess that's because you don't see me as an object.
Oh, I do see you as an object, Charles. Just a big, goofy, two-boy band for me object.
That works too.
Is he like upset because he's too handsome?
I don't have anything to add.
Okay, so I talked to Charles, I talked to Harvey, I investigated Angela, and I've investigated Helena again. Oh, let's throw the discus at him.
I can't make anything out.
Sure you can. Can I throw this at his face? No. Still have things to do here. Let's walk back out. Maybe we'll run into like Helena or something. We've got to divert her. Cock blocker. I don't know. Biggest, fattest kitty you ever saw. So they both use this as a hideaway, Angela and Charles. So they could be conspiring together. It's very conjectural, but... So the only other thing in here is the fucking window. And the dining hall that we couldn't wait to get to doesn't even have this.
Angela says it.
Alright. Oh, well. I could have called him, maybe.
Linkwiller here.
Schnookum, it's me, Shell.
Shelley, I hope you're not cancelling on me tonight.
Oh.
A lovely bottle of champagne.
And it's bridge night for your wife, I know. You know that paper that's due tomorrow? Well, I'm going to be just a few days late. Muppy was sick last night and I was up all hours. Must be this new cat food. You know how sensitive our tummy is.
Shell, you know I can't show favours.
Well, if I can't be late, then I'll have to work on the paper tonight. Guess we'll see each other next week then.
Yep.
Aha! This isn't exactly what I hoped for, but it might come in handy.
So... Okay, so the map key, they didn't program that very well. So I was supposed to hit that when I walked out the house to walk out to go to the map earlier. So then I had that to use on Linkwiller when I went to the place. So there's obviously a flag that I needed to trigger something else. So now I could go back and investigate these other three places again, or...
It really is a beautiful...
Oh, you know what? I did need to go look at the bike. I will check the tower while I'm there. Good call. But what I'm expecting is that the bike's repaired and that I can use the bike to go to London.
I need to see what's in there. Maybe there's a key around here someplace.
Check the statue. Ooh, a window ledge and a vine. Oh! Got it in one. I should have clicked on these first. And obviously I couldn't climb in there.
Everything's dusty in here, except the center of the stairs. Someone's been using them lately.
Uh-oh. I said it was dark, man. Sure, even be given wet dreams, they just have them. Brought into David's bed.
To David's bedroom from here. Oh, that makes me so mad. There's something on the glass. It looks like a print, but I can't see it very well. There's something on the glass.
Can I throw the discus?
There's something on the glass. It looks like a print, but I can't see it very well.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kane.
The fairy fits inside.
What can I use? Not like I have tape or anything. So it's not this.
There's something on the glass. That chair is a little suspicious. Doesn't look dusty at all.
Alright, so there's a smudge, so I either need tape or wax or something to take the print, or I need to be able to magnify it somehow. Back to the exterior. Okay, so now there were things on this side that I need to look at.
Someone's been using that tower to spy on David. Cool tower.
So those things are gone. I never got to click on them. I guess it was just part of the investigation process to find the key, but yeah.
And it didn't cost me a dime. Wow. I'm not sure anyone has ever done anything that nice for me. Jeez. I'm such a friggin' pushover.
No, you're just being gracious. You just have to express that, and then you're on your way to being a decent person. Wait, hold on.
And it didn't cost me a... Gee.
Yep. There you go, Bubba. Hold still. Good girl. Alright, so let's bust in and talk to David if we can. So I can't take the bike to London yet. What is that? Dataless invitation.
It's for me. Weird. Who knows I'm here? There's no address on this invitation or on the matchbook I have from the club. I need to figure out where I'm going tonight. Assuming I can go. There's no...
Alright,
I'd rather use my cell phone. Less...
Whatever. Not even your cell phone.
Hello.
Hey.
You were always cooking, lady. Ooh, flour. Oh, for the print!
Is that flour? Mind if I borrow a little?
It tastes better when it's in the pie crust, dear.
Ha! You'll be my friend for life if you're making pie. But I need just a pinch for something else.
Oh, take all you want.
Does flour taste good? Well, Ken, I really like to know how you did that. That was lovely.
I can't believe Dr. Stiles had my bike repaired. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Oh, don't read too much into it. Money is one trouble he doesn't have.
Do you know that key to the tower? I found it under a rock by the door.
The tower?
Yeah, the older tower, out by the garage.
That old thing. That's an old folly. No one's used it in years and years. Not even when Laura was alive.
The key doesn't look that old.
Well,
I
don't know
get that you're trolling me, but I don't know how you did it.
there if I was you. Must be filthy as the devil.
Alright, well, we got the flour. So let's go back out there. Wait, are you trying to tell me that you just gave me a message? Is that what it was? I don't know. Whatever. Check out that back exterior. I'll make that joke forever and a day. Oh, and I guess I need to use the key. Here we go. Okay, well, it's good to know you can even do that. I'm definitely going to use that on somebody later. So I didn't know you could add any non-Steam or any program as a non-Steam game and launch it. See, unfortunately, like, I'm more inclined to do something, I don't know, like spying on X.
Smaller than mine. It must belong to a female. That doesn't fit Linkweller or Malik. Maybe they're working with someone else. That handprint belongs to a spy. When I... That handprint...
Sure. There's really nothing to do up here. Someone's gonna be ready to kill me by the time I come down here. Go that way. Alright, let's look at progress. 2/3 of the way through chapter bonuses. I've noticed none of the serial or small stuff almost, because I have no idea how to trigger that. Altering the plan, investigating the Lambs Club, which I'm almost done, which I'm pretty sure that's going to end the thing. So altering the plan. Okay, we are going to be coming up on the end here rather quickly, or we should be. Moo Baggins. We try talking to Miss Dulcin again, and I will call Dr. Stiles because I can do that.
Oh, hello, sir.
Not right.
Honestly, forgot I could call him.
No No reason to call there at them.
Sure.
Still, I could break in.
Okay, so I think, if I'm right, we have to look at the brain patterns for the third experiment and then look at the time. Oh, here he is.
Do you have a minute?
What is it?
I looked into Helena's background. She started Oxford this year, but she could have been around long before that. I found a theater program in her room dated October 2002.
October?
Yeah. Also, I think she may have a drug problem. I found a syringe and bottles in her room.
Could there have been a prescription? Maybe a suppressant or...
She's young and healthy. Why would she need a prescription? She's obviously rich and a party girl.
So because she's rich, she must be completely lacking in judgment.
Never mind. Fact. She had a bottle and syringe in her room. I'll leave my opinion out of it.
Good idea.
Angela started Oxford in September 2002, but she seems pretty immature for her age. Her room is very pink.
Pink?
She doesn't have many friends, according to her roommate, and her father died in a accident. I get the feeling she's a little backwards. Do you want my opinion?
No.
Okay. I've thought of a way to prove whether or not the incidents on campus are being rigged.
Oh?
If we change the time of the experiment, say move it up to 3 p.m., and change the place where it's supposed to occur, then it would be impossible for anyone to rig something up in time.
Good idea.
Okay, I don't agree with that. I don't think the game's teaching us that women are objects. It is kind of sociopathic that people are just means to get information.
Students about the time change.
No problem. For tonight's experiment, what about using this? It's a discus. And we could use Horsepath Track as a location. No one would expect us to go back there.
It's very tactile. Should make for a good visualization. All right, Sam.
Great.
Altering the plan most of the way done. We gotta make progress on Cedar Scroll. This is driving me batty.
Dr. Stiles' computer.
Alright, so let's walk out here and see if we see any more ghosts. Dr. Stiles' point there, though, with her opinion was not that she shouldn't have an opinion. It's that her opinion is clouding the data. He's very methodical in his scientific method, so yeah, causing problems. The opinions are going to lead to bad data. You know what? I just had a thunk. Me. They worked really hard to get her animation right to go up the steps. Kudos to them. Okay, no tripping up here, so we've got a couple more things to do. Oh, the whole house is actually clear. Okay. Okay. Why not? Do we need the phone booth?
I don't need to use the phone.
Yeah, you always need to use the phone booth. Where else do you go to the bathroom at? Video games has taught me anything. It's women don't
Pretty
poop.
nice view up here.
Alright, let's get out of here. Lots and lots of butts. Butts, butts, butts. I agree. Furp!
A lion and unicorn.
So we haven't been able to track down Helena. Should I just call her? Is that what I need to do? I went back to the shop. I didn't see anything.
He's really into it.
So we go back to Black Wand, and I can talk to Mystificovix about the Daedalus invitation. I saw people coming in from both sides, and I'm like, I'm gonna get mugged!
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi.
Yes, Samantha.
Listen, I talked to Dr. Stiles about changing the time and location tonight as you suggested.
Oh.
He's really adamant.
Playing both sides.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. Just wanted to let you know. It was a good suggestion, though.
Yes, very glad I made it.
So now, that clears this, so that's what I was missing. So, I have no idea what's here except for maybe Helena. Let's walk back in here for the 100th time. Yeah, let's talk offline about that, Kane, about getting people on Blood Bowl. I'd love to, but it's hard to get people committed to it. You're creepy. Oh, I was going to try to call her. I wonder if there's a flag. Oh.
You must have some new gossip on our fellow lambs by now.
Well, I was calling to confirm that the experiment is still like planned for tonight.
You didn't investigate further? Then again, I haven't heard of any incident related to last night's session. So maybe everything's okay?
Well, we covered that one up. That's... So should I be calling all of them?
No reason to call there. No reason to...
You never think there's a reason to call anybody.
No reason to...
So we can't go to the dining hall. They won't let me go to the graduate hall from here.
He's getting suspicious.
The see earlier swirls part is what I'm worried about most. Investigating the Lambs Club, there's just one more thing to do. Alterating the plan is probably whatever's figuring shit off and triggered the chapter end. So I gotta make progress on the swirl, but fire dogs and whatnot. You know what? If I go back to the parlor...
If Mephistopheles, he was ready.
Damn it. Okay. I know this is clear, but I gotta follow this up. This may be the flag I need. And if not, then I'll figure out what I'm doing wrong. But I already gave the discus to Styles, didn't I? Am I wrong?
It doesn't look like anyone's used that.
Yeah, I gave the discus to Styles. I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna talk to Charles. If he's familiar with this area, maybe he can tell me. Because I would imagine there's either him, just because he's here, or Angela, who I don't know where she's at, or Harvey because he's in the movies, but...
I don't have anything.
Just have him move over while I rifle through the flower bed, right?
Looks like normal plant. Looks like I don't. Nothing. I don't see anything.
Because you're not looking close enough.
A girl traveling on her own.
Cut up the flowers. Cut the flowers up! Okay. What? How the fuck?
Yeah, I think those famous locations on the coin should help me.
Oh my god. This should have been the last chapter then. Pig, I understand. I sympathize, but fuck.
I should compare them to the map.
So House of Parliament and St. Paul's Cathedral.
Yeah, I think those famous locations on the coin should help me.
House of Parliament. St. Paul's Cathedral.
I don't think 2 locations are enough.
Probably not. It says I'm done. Oh, for the love of God, Ken, don't put the whole damn walkthrough in there. At least wait till it's relevant.
It doesn't look like anyone. It doesn't look.
See, that doesn't even line up with what you were saying. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I actually did that. Oh, you know what? I might be a big dummy. So that was the correct answer, is that I didn't bother to investigate the entire room. There's no indication here that it'll scroll. It's one of the things this game is rather bad about. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm.
Certificate of Appreciation. The whole staff of the movie Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, would like to thank the Christ... So
Oh,
this
those
is
fire
where Lewis
dogs.
Carroll got the idea of the long neck he put on Alice. I don't see anything unusual about the neck, though. Besides the fact that it's, long. I don't... Nothing unusual. There's something on the hat, but it's really small. It's a Daedalus Club logo. This must be a reproduction of the original fire dog. How elaborate. So this fire dog is a club device. But what do I do with it?
I could think of something. Ugh.
Got it. There's only a piece of gold inside, so the clue to the next location must be in the riddle.
Alright, so where's all that?
I just need one more...
So, Christ, Gmail, sure. But he finds the last. Oh. See, it's just, the forced order of this ruins it. Because if, like, you just give me the clues at the time, and I'd be like, oh, well, then I can figure it out from there, but...
I wonder if Alice could be one of them.
No, Alice had blonde hair, in theory.
The oldest girl has a book in her lap. That's where you'd expect an artist's signature. The little sister. The little... A Daedalus Club logo. This whole painting is a device. These guys spare no expense.
So I should have been able to look at this earlier, and then it would be important.
That book. I could see if there's something going on with that book, but it will require some delicate work.
I cut into the painting?
There's something underneath the book. Another piece of gold. I love this riddle.
That's just wanton destruction.
And that's it. Now if I can just solve this rebus, I should be able to finish the game.
Okay, that's obviously Christ. It's supposed to be church. No idea how you get out of this. Oh, fur. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Bed. Edom. Meadows. Okay. So now I can... It'll let me go out there. Because now I'll have time for a fucking stroll. Asshats. Like, there's a great narrative here. It's just... It's so hard to get to.
There's a meadow beyond the wall. The riddle says, find the rabbit if you knack. If you can? I have a feeling whatever I'm looking for is in this tall grass somewhere.
Yeah, because that's not dangerous. Where'd my notification go? What?
The riddle says I have...
There we go. Okay, so that's back. I take it that's not it. Okay. Is it that little dot? Sure.
Something. Well, I've come this far.
Okay, that's crazy. You know, the fact that there's a hole big enough for you to crawl into without it collapsing in. Oh, well, fuck. You kind of ruined that one, but it's alright. We'll just move on.
I got it! My Sea Railer Swirl coin. There are different London landmarks on this one.
Buckingham Palace and British Museum. So now, let me climb out of this rabbit hole that I can't turn around in. London, London. London, London. It's Buckingham Palace and what? Fuck. Like, in reality, I'd be able to look at the coin.
By nailing Sea Railer Swirl.
Ugh.
There's 2 landmarks on it.
British Museum and Buckingham Palace. I'll be able to just compare the fucking things.
Yeah, I think those famous locations on the coin should help.
British Museum and ooh. I guess London was near Buckingham Palace, but Obviously I'm wrong, or this is inaccurate, or both. House of Parliament, St. Paul's Cathedral, and then it's the British Museum there, and then Buckingham Palace, which is this.
Now I know that the Daedalus Club is in that area.
St.
It's
Martin's
still a safe
Church,
zone to search. There's just gotta be some way for me to narrow it down.
or Cleopatra's Needle. It's one of these two. Alright, where are we at progress? Get out of the way, cat! Alright, most of the way through. Altering the planet has another little bit. Zero Swell has one last bit. That is one last bit. Got all the bonus stuff. Yay for us. So is my map marked from now on?
Yeah, I think
There.
those famous locations on the corner.
It just depends how you draw it, but it's something in there. If you use it to triangulate. Fuck, I have to pee. Ugh. So close. You're kidding me. Okay, that's the type of thing I don't mind you spoiling, because how the fuck would you know that?
That's it.
It's a new mechanic that they don't explain for shit. So again, like I was saying, you just cross them and it's fucking there. Alright, so...
I can't wait to go to the Daedalus Club. I can't wait.
Okay, that's wonderful. So we gotta finish off whatever it is here and here. The only thing I can think of is Charles, but you don't want to talk to him. Can we poop in the flower bed? What do we need to do? Oh, they're connected. See, you're reading the end of the thing, which presumes that I did everything else correctly, which obviously I have not. Give me a second. I'm just going to look at something real quick. Stop coming over the window. Oh, I gotta pee. Gotta pee. Okay, so it looks like I got to go back to Dread Hill House to end the thing, maybe. So I talked to Mephistopheles, I talked to David. Fuck. Okay, we already did all the stuff up the floor. Okay, so hold on. So yeah, so we were supposed to do all the sea Whaler Soul stuff at the beginning, along with all the ghost hunt nonsense. Did I miss something there? Hey. No, rabbit hole. Okay, so apparently I did all the stuff upstairs in Edmund Hall fine. I went to the gymnasium, I looked around there. I may have to go back and do it again to finish stripping things. Went to the library, I finished that. Went to Linkweller, finished that. Oh! How the fuck was I supposed to realize I was supposed to do that? Okay, so for Kane, there's my progress. Just I'm altering the plan, investigating the Lambs Club to finish off, and I think I just figured out how to do this. Once again, won't let me do it most of the time, so I don't have motivation to check. Still don't know. Where's my fucking cell phone? And if I wasn't cheating, I may never have finished this game. Gotta call Charlie's mom! I was just some fat!
Hello, Mrs. Eddington?
Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, I'm Miss Pembroke from St. Edmund Hall College at Oxford University. We had a problem concerning the registration of your son, Charles.
What's the matter? Nothing important, I hope. Is he home?
Nothing important, madam, but we happen to have some confusion about Charles's photograph. Could you describe your son, please?
Oh, yes. My boy's tall, with a lovely angel face and blue eyes, and adorable blonde hair. Is everything okay for the school?
Well, that's strange, because the photograph we have on file shows him kind of shorter and heavier.
Oh, yes. He changed a lot last year. He joined the athletics team and shot up a good 8 inches. You don't know how disconcerting it is to have your son turn into a hunk.
I suppose it's okay then. Thank you for your time, Mrs. Ettington.
That's all right. Goodbye.
Regular little Oedipus. That's why he doesn't like Helena's boobs. Do we have things to talk to him about now? No? Okay. Let's check progress. Investigating the Lambs Club. Bam! So let's... Ah!
Hi!
So I know Charles is... I don't know where Helena's at.
Hey.
Oh, Charles is here!
Dr.
Weird.
Styles changed the time for tonight's session. It's been moved up to 3 this afternoon. Can you all make it?
I'm free.
Oh, I have a class, but I can miss it.
Charles?
In for a penny, in for a pound, my mum always says. Yeah, I can be there. I'm going to meet Harvey later. Want me to tell him?
Yeah, thanks.
What about Helena?
Oh, I already talked to her. It's cool. See you soon, guys.
Bye, Sam.
Didn't we lie to her?
See you.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, boy.
I suppose it's just not possible to have all of you in the same room at the same time. Where's Helena?
Oh, she had a conflict. Due to the time change and everything.
It would have been nice to have known that several hours ago, wouldn't it?
It would have.
I heard a wonderful poem in class today. I thought you all might like to hear it. Shall I strew on thee rose or rue or laurel, brother, on this that was the veil of thee? Or quiet sea flower moulded by the sea, or simplest growth of meadow, sweet or sorrow? such as the summer sleepy dryads weave, waked up by snow-soft sudden rains at eve. Sam, you know the rest of it. You must, being in the lit department. Charles Swinburne is a favourite at St. Edmunds.
Of course I know Swinburne. A bit flowery.
She heard that today and had it memorized? Fuck you.
Then finish it for us.
Uh-oh.
You do know it.
For thee, O now a silent soul, my brother, take at my hands this garland, and farewell. Thin is the leaf, and chill the wintry smell. Content thee, howsoe'er, whose days are gone. There lies not any troublous thing before, nor sight nor sound to war against thee more. For whom all winds are quiet as the sun, all waters as the shore.
I bet my mum would like it.
Bringing up your mom at every second.
Swinburne, let's get started. Shall we? Pass that around. This is what we'll be visualizing today.
Bye. Good night.
So if nothing happened...
Eddie, it's Sam. Did anything happen at the track this afternoon?
then Helen is the cause.
Nothing at all. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
So you
Game,
oh.
set, match, Mephistopheles.
Oh, it doesn't prove shit! You put in too many variables. So it's either Helen, it's either Mephistopheles, or Helen is... got psychic powers, and it's added her to the experiment that causes problems on campus. What the fuck? Damn, you're good at sucking you back in every other chapter.
Yes. Slow down, Harvey. Exactly what happened? And this was at the dining hall at St. Edmund Hall? All right. I'll take care of it.
So was that where it was supposed to be? I can't remember where...
Samantha? Samantha!
Sam's not here. She told me she was going to London, wouldn't be back till late. What is it?
Oh, for the love of... Why is that creature never around when it could be bloody useful?
David, what's wrong?
I'm going to have to go to Oxford. Damn it.
Are you sure you should...
Call the driver. Tell him to hurry.
That's what he gets for fixing her bike, right? Okay, as much as I would love to dive into this, the only thing that I really want to confirm is... Man, we don't have it. But I do have the discus. Well, I started at 2%. Terror in the dining hall. Okay. So we're going to leave that mystery. We'll do 7 and 8 next time. Let's see. Until then... Oh, I didn't realize how transparent this was. That's alright. I'm transparent. It's all the lighting, I'm sure. Until you see me next time, I am Kamurai, and that's game over. If you want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations, and they'll take you to our other channels. Thanks for watching.